So the number one thing that determined success was I sold food and I was a big retailer. And the government during the pandemic said, yes, you're going to do that. But the second thing is I had visibility into my supply chain and I could stack the products and watch them fly. So it used to be that 2 years ago, everything was about personalization and personalizing the experience for the customer, and everybody didn't want to be Walmart and they didn't want to be Amazon. And then all of a sudden the pandemic happened and it was all about, stack them high and watch them fly. If you had toilet paper, if you had inventory, you were slammed and you got Christmas every day for about 3 weeks. And that continued for a long period of time there. The second thing is the people that had been investing in their multi-channel business, particularly multi-channel fulfillment, and the other thing was contactless payment at the point of sale, for instance, were far ahead of everybody else when it came to being able to capture those sales and do it safely and effectively. And when it comes to the contactless payment side, those people had already passed the process of going through PCI compliance for those new terminals. So when everybody came in and they didn't want to touch anything, they were already ready, and everybody else was still waiting to get certified to be able to do that. So those were the biggest reasons why people were successful during the pandemic. Um, but there's various levels of success there in terms of who was most successful. Um, and I mean, we're talking crazy volumes. When we looked at the first quarter here in the U.S. between Sam's and Costco of last year, so the pandemic surge was 2 week period. Okay, during that 2 week period, Costco slowed down people coming into the stores and did social distancing for 2 weeks. Sam's only did it for 1 week. The difference was 5 points growth for the quarter in same store sales. Five 5 points higher for Sam's than Costco in the first quarter because Costco limited customers coming in. We saw the same thing with Lowe's and Home Depot. Lowe's was about 5 points higher in same store sales for the quarter, for the whole 3 month period because of that. And that just gives you an idea of just the incredible volumes that were happening during that period of time. And yet your typical fashion retailer was shut down completely for months.